An $85 trillion mega shift has begun, and the little-known company at the center of it is trading at just $20 a share. And this stock could generate as much as 1,000% windfall over the next 12 months, and also a lifetime of income. This is according to Jovine in his latest stock teaser titled, "The Last Retirement Stock You'll Ever Need." I reveal the stock in this video, so you don't need to give Jovine hundreds to get the stock. And when you're done watching this video, click the link in the description to check out Alpha Picks, which is by far the best stock picking service, and take advantage of the $50 discount my viewers get. Before we do anything, let's look at some recent stock picks from Jovine to see how good he is. In August 2023, Jovine recommended Palantir, and this was a home run of a pick, and it has nearly 10x since. In same month, he recommended C3AI, and this stock is down. In January 2024, Jovine recommended Leidos, a defense contractor, and this stock is up a healthy amount. In the same month, he recommended another defense manufacturer, and this stock has done really well. Jovine recommended AeroVironment in January 2024 as well, and this stock is up too. He recommended Big Bear in May 2024, and this stock has more than doubled in just a year. In the same month, he recommended ARM Holding, and this stock is up 17% since. Finally, Jovine recommended AMD earlier this year in January, and the stock is down slightly. Let's shift back to Jovine's sales presentation and try to figure out the stock now. Here's how Jovine starts it off. Dear reader, I want you to look at this map. This is a little region of America called Loudoun County. He continues and says it's 30 miles from Manassas, Virginia, the location of the Battle of Bull Run, the first conflict of the American Civil War, and then says, the value of each square mile has shot up close to $10 billion, making it the wealthiest area in the United States, with higher levels of income and prosperity than any other region in America. And then he says, it's also the source of the single greatest investment opportunity of our generation. What could be the last retirement stock you ever need to own? A firm at the heart of the $85 trillion global economic consolidation happening right here. This area is called Data Center Alley, and Jovine explains why it's so important. You may not know exactly what a data center is or why it's such a big deal, but I'll put it in layman's terms. Without these facilities, the internet stops. You can't send text messages. You can't email. Siri stops answering. And, most relevant to the here and now, ChatGPT and AI can't process data. See, data centers are the processing hub for all the data on the internet. And 70% of that global traffic passes right through here, Loudoun County, Virginia. And Jovine claims there is one resource which is the backbone of every technological revolution. And he points out that it's energy that is the backbone. So that's the pitch from Jovine. Data centers are important for AI and the internet, and these data centers need a ton of energy to operate. So Jovine is pitching an energy company that will explode as the need for energy rises. So here are the specific clues Jovine left us that helped me figure out the stock. The first is this quote from Jovine that says, it's the toll booth all oil has to pass through. This just means the company is a pipeline company. Next, Jovine says, it's why some of their top executives are earning $2 million, $530,000, even $92 million per quarter. And finally, he says, the company distributes 90% of their profits back to the shareholders because it's more lucrative for the executives than collecting massive salaries. I'm going to reveal the stock now, but just keep in mind I'm not giving away paid or proprietary info. This is all guesswork based on clues in Jovine's publicly available sales presentation. Based on the clues, I believe the stock is pipeline company Energy Transfer and the ticker is ET. Energy Transfer LP is one of the largest midstream energy companies in the United States. It owns and operates a vast network of pipelines and infrastructure that transport natural gas, crude oil, refined products, and natural gas liquids across the country. The company also has storage terminals and processing plants, providing essential services to the energy industry. Energy Transfer's diversified asset base and long-term contracts help generate stable cash flows, making it a popular choice among income-focused investors due to its substantial distributions. Here are the top 10 things to know about this stock, and after I'll tell you if I'd buy. First is attractive dividend yield. ET boasts a forward dividend yield of approximately 7.2%, significantly higher than the S&P 500 average. The company has a history of consistent quarterly distributions, making it appealing for income-focused investors. Second is extensive pipeline network. Operating over 130,000 miles of pipelines, ET is one of North America's largest midstream companies. This vast infrastructure provides a competitive edge in transporting natural gas, crude oil, and NGLs. Third is steady financial performance. In the first quarter of 2025, ET reported a 6% year-over-year increase in adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, reaching $3.9 billion. Distributable cash flow remained stable at $2.31 billion, indicating strong operational efficiency. Fourth is high debt levels. ET's debt-to-equity ratio stands at 1.72, higher than many industry peers. While the company maintains an investment-grade rating, the elevated debt could pose risks if interest rates rise or cash flows decline. Fifth is strategic growth projects. ET is investing over $6 billion in capital expenditures for 2025, focusing on projects like the Hugh Brinson pipeline to meet growing natural gas demand in Texas. Sixth is regulatory challenges. The company faces regulatory hurdles, including environmental concerns and permitting delays, which could impact project timelines and costs. Seventh is potential overcapacity risks. Analysts warn of possible overbuilding in pipeline infrastructure, particularly in the Permian Basin, which could lead to underutilized assets and affect returns. Eighth is stock performance and valuation. As of mid-May 2025, ET's stock price is around $17.94, approximately 16% below its 52-week high. Analysts have a price target range of $20 to $26, suggesting potential upside. Ninth is diversification into LNG. ET is expanding into the LNG market through the Lake Charles project, aiming to capitalize on global demand. However, the project faces regulatory uncertainties that could affect its progress. 10th is tax considerations. As a master limited partnership, MLP, ET issues K-1 tax forms, which can complicate tax filings. Investors should be aware of the tax implications, especially when holding ET in certain account types. Energy Transfer is a company I like a lot, and I consider it a strong buy. There's a lot of talk about nuclear energy and other renewables being the future, especially when it comes to powering data centers. But that's not happening for a long time. Nuclear power plants take at least 10 years to build, and technology like small modular reactors is probably a decade away. There isn't a single operational SMR in America, and there won't be until the 2030s. Goldman Sachs estimates that 60% of data centers will be run by gas in 2030, which is actually up from the percentage of data centers run by gas now. And if you need more gas, you need more pipelines. And ET is one of the biggest pipeline companies in the country. The valuation for this company is still reasonable, and the dividend is excellent. I like ET a lot and will definitely be buying more shares. If you're like me and think oil and gas stocks are solid investments, check out the video I did on Keith Cole's presentation, where he hypes up 4 oil stocks, and I reveal them all. There are definitely some good stocks in this video.